And fresh from his victory is Mark Selby. Firstly, Mark, congratulations. It looked quite tough out there, actually, this afternoon for you. How did you see it?
Yeah, I mean, I felt all right out there. First frame, I started off as good as I could start, you know. First chance I got, won the frame. Second frame, I had a couple of chances and probably should have won the second frame. If I win the second frame, the match probably is a bit more convincing because, to me, he looked a little bit edgy. And then once he got his first frame on the board, and then I thought he looked really good and should have gone 3-1 up. And
yeah, he looked really comfortable, actually, early on in the match. Did that surprise you?
Well, definitely from 1-1, I think he looked comfortable. I mean, before that, I thought he looked really edgy. He missed a few balls that you wouldn't expect him to miss. But after that, I thought, yeah, he looked like he'd been out there all his life.
Yeah, let's talk about the moment that we all think could have changed the match. Of course, we'll get Rhian and Jimmy's view on this. So he starts off, as you see, with a fantastic green, Mark.
Yeah, great shot. I mean, I should have really hit the green, but I just didn't put enough side on. But I mean, even there, like, he's played, I thought he was just going to roll it in, and he slow screwed it in and played. Great shot. I mean, this, he couldn't have played it any better, you know. Where he's landed is probably where you'd put it with your hand, but I thought he might just roll it in, you know. If he rolls it in, I think it's unmissable, but I think he just twitched it a bit.
Yeah, I think he's come across it.
I mean, like, you got to roll that in, and you like stunned it in. I don't know why.
But going back to the snooker, you never missed that snooker. That was really unusual for you to hit that snooker off one cushion.
The table was playing lovely, you know. It was really reactive. Anything with side was just like exaggerating it, and a few safety shots caught me out a little bit, but
when you're in a position like that, when your opponent's got a big ball as well, a black ball, for you to go 3-1 down, he misses it. You know, in commentary, they're all talking, we're all saying, well, that's it, that's the turning point. Is it how you see it in your seat?
Possibly, but I mean, it depends on the next frame. If you get him first and then obviously you punish him, then yeah. But I mean, as it turned out, he got in again first in the next frame, what I remember. And I think he missed a black off the spot, just rolling it in. He spotted a good red down the side rail.
Yeah.
Missed a black.
Yeah, I mean, how difficult shot is this rolling?
Yeah, I mean, they're tough, but I mean, because he's only literally got to pot it and then he's always going to be on the red, you don't expect him to miss it, but they are missable.
Yeah, Jimmy, you've missed a few blacks under pressure, haven't you?
I certainly have. Not today. Yesterday.
Need him, don't you?
Yeah.
Jesus.
But what is it? I mean, listen.
You've got to be quiet, Andy. You've got. You had the white clean though as well after that black. Do you think you got a kick on that first one?
That's why, because he missed it. I thought he might have got a kick, so I thought just to be on the safe side, I'll get it cleaned and yeah, help because I potted the next red.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rhian, what's it like when you can sort of see the match closing in and you're not fancied to win a match? I mean, we talked earlier on that you were 3-0 down against Murphy and came back to 3-3. A similar position for Jussi today, where you think he can see not necessarily match ball, but pots the ball and he gets closer to it. What's it like when you're the underdog and you can see that finishing line?
Yeah, I mean, he couldn't have played that pink any better, as we said before, and I just think he thought the pressure was on the black more than the pink because he played it so good, and I think he just flicked a little bit aside on maybe and expected to pot it without even thinking maybe. But when you're out there and you're the underdog, people always say, oh, there's no pressure, you've got nothing to lose, but you're a competitor and you want to win, so there's always pressure on you.
Yeah, sometimes when you see that, be it from up here or down in your seat, you think, well, then maybe there's a reason why he's missed it. You're 20 wins away now from £1 million. It's on, isn't it? It's game on, man.
I know. I'm favourite now, I think, and after that win. I mean, like,
is that even in your mind at all?
No. Because it's impossible, isn't it?
Is it impossible, though? Because Jimmy was saying out of all the players on the circuit, irrelevant of the fact that you won the first tournament, obviously, that you would be in that group of players that can do it if you did win the first, which you did.
Well, I don't know. I mean, nothing's impossible, but I mean, why I'm still in the tournament, you still got a chance. But with it being a lot of the tournaments, a best of 7 until you get to the quarters, there's a lot of upsets, as you'll see. And, yeah, it's difficult, but, I mean, I'm still in it, so I've still got a chance.
OK, we'll see you next round. You've got Matthew Stevens as well, by the way.